Steve, congratulations. A hard-fought win today.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty today, Ray. We think that'll be last on match of the day, definitely. we didn't play like we can from start to probably about 75 minutes. I thought we struggled with the ball, bad decisions and just bad technically. But when you play, I said to them in the dressing room, when you're playing like that, you hope that you can come out with something, and your other big hope is you can keep a clean sheet. We not only come out with something, we end up with 3 points and a clean sheet. So it can't be bad when you probably below standard as a performance wise. Certainly not effort. I'd never question that with the boys, but we've played a lot better than that and lost games. So it was a good way to win today. There's lots of different ways to win, and that was an ugly win, as they say.
Yeah, but Peterborough were a well-organised team, weren't they? Very strong at the back and very tall at the back, so they stopped that particular outlet, didn't they?
Yeah, they're a good side. I knew they were going to be really tough to play against. I'd spoken to Robert Gateshead about them in the week, and he said they were really good and they performed really well against them. So we knew it was going to be a really tough game, physically tough game. But we've come up against physically tough teams before and not won. So that's another step in the right direction today. That we've coped with it. We've kept a clean sheet. As I say, we didn't create anything like the amount of chances we have been until the last sort of 15 minutes. But we made a system change midway through the second half, and I do think that was kind of the catalyst to go on and win.
Yeah, and Cam Salkeld kept his composure well to guide that one in, didn't he?
Yeah, as I said on Tuesday, he's just tireless. He's tireless work. We played him in 3 different positions today. He started as a number 10. He went up to be Cedric's partner, and then he ended up as a right of a front 3. And he just keeps going, and he keeps getting himself in those positions. If you get yourselves in the box often enough, you'll score goals, and he's on a great run.
Yeah. Well, that just goes to show how much the players are responding to you and Terry. If somebody can play in 3 positions, Matty Cornish was switched around as well. There's a few players moved about there, but they all responded and came through.
We need to win games, so I just thought, me and Terry both thought that if we get 3 against 3 and not give them the time where the centre halves can step out and play those long balls, we'll probably sacrifice something in midfield. But it worked out the way we hoped it would.
Yeah. Got to pay tribute to the players as well, because they played midweek games over the last 4 midweeks. We've had 9 games in 4 weeks, and we've won 7 out of 9.
Let's not forget who have won those games. It is the players. We can only give them ideas and try and motivate them, but they've gone out and they've performed unbelievably well. Certainly in the last nine sort of games, and they've come thick and fast, and we've had to cope with a couple of injuries, and we haven't got a massive squad. So really the credit does lie at the lads' feet. They've really dug in, and as I say, that was a real hard-fought victory today.
But credit to you and Terry as well. We're now 5 points ahead of the relegation zone, with Rushall losing today.
Well, we can only, that's a cliche, but we can only focus on what we do, and then obviously now we're looking at playing a game next week. Obviously we'll lose Matty, who's done unbelievably well for us for a week. We wish him well, thoroughly deserved sort of call up, but it's great to have Tommy back as well. So we'll prepare well. We'll probably give the lads a break early in the week, and then get back to it on Thursday and focus on just keep going. And if we keep winning all our games, there will be no problems. And that's the way we've got to look at the last few games.